The story revolves around Rio, an aged golden retriever who had an inseparable bond with his previous owner. Rio was emotionally devastated when his owner passed away, and the shelter owners felt a wave of depression every time they laid eyes on him. Rio's behavior was not normal, as many dogs go through rapid changes and demonstrate unstable behavior. Rio arrived at the Detroit Municipal Shelter and initially refused to eat or drink anything. The shelter owners thought that the dog's refusal to cooperate was a natural reaction to his new surroundings. However, as Rio continued to ignore his surroundings, he began to maintain minimal eye contact with humans or other dogs. It was clear that Rio had gone through a recent traumatic experience. Eventually, shelter owners found out that Rio had recently lost his owner and was not ready to accept the reality of moving on to a new life with another owner during his worst days. Rio would stand in one corner with his head bumped up against the wall, and something had to be done immediately. Employees at Detroit Animal Care and Control decided to outpacify Rio by spending extra hours with him to lift his mood. During their work hours, the employees spent most of their time looking for a potential dog owner, but Rio wasn't ready until this man came along. Christina Mellon, executive director of Detroit Animal Care and Control, said they take on tougher medical and mental cases to help animals going through kennel neuroses. Millman further explained that dogs are sensitive to their surroundings, especially when it comes to dogs, and they react accordingly to it. Several studies revealed that Rio was experiencing the most extreme form of love. He adored his previous owner, and now he is grieving the loss of that person. One of the caretakers at Detroit Animal Care and Control said Rio is not being reactive to anybody, but would face a corner as if being punished and wouldn't even respond to his name. Brian Callahan, an employee at Detroit Animal Care and Control, decided to give Rio a new foster home. Both Brian and his wife knew what they were up against because older dogs have a tendency to demonstrate rigidness. Ryan believed that it was the right time to take action, as Rio needed the attention and undivided care provided by the center. Ryan's wife intervened and decided to keep the dog, realizing that Rio was betrayed again and might never recover. Ryan's theory towards Rio's recovery is that the poor animal just wanted someone who didn't provide extra care. At this point, Ryan's best hope is not to leave the dog or give him up to another adoption center. The director of the Detroit Animal Care Shelter hopes that Rio finds semblance and happiness at his new place, and they will continue to do so if any situation calls for it later. Thanks for watching the video. Subscribe for more interesting videos, like and share this video. Have a nice day.